Oh, hello, Internet people. We're in the study today, so that can mean only one thing. Gear review day. So I went over to Canadian Tire and I picked myself up a Leatherman. And the first thing I noticed is they're about $40 more expensive than the last one. I guess that's because they give you this box. There's not a whole lot in the box other than the Leatherman that used to be $30 or $40 cheaper that didn't come in a box. So this is the Leatherman Skeletool. I've had one of these before. Bought it about 10 or 15 years ago. And the first one I bought, I was using it at work to crimp seals with the pliers. So you would take the seal was just plastic, and you would crimp it with the pliers. And one of the pliers broke right off. So Leatherman was pretty good about it. I shipped it back, and they sent me another one, free of charge. And the one that I used to have did not have a serrated blade, and the one that they sent me for free had a serrated blade, which I don't really like. It's good for cutting bale and twine and rope and stuff, so it's good for use around, I don't know, farms and boats, but not very useful for what I do. But that's what they sent me. And then one day it was in a bag in my car, and my car got broken into and it got stolen, and I've missed it ever since. So I bought another one, and like I say, maybe I should have bought it a few years earlier, because this was $109 at Canadian Tire plus the $15 Trudeau tax on top of that, or 15%. So I don't know, it was a better part of 130, 135 bucks. And it says that this has 8 tools on it. I think that's a bit optimistic. Really, it's only got 3. I'll bring in the camera and show you what I think. So here we have the Skeletool multi-tool, which is a pretty good rig for taking on a canoe trip. And there's a little button here that allows you to take out the bit for the screwdriver part. And the one that comes in it is a Phillips, but in this little bag there's also what appears to be a Robinson. So maybe that's part of the $30 or $40 extra. They give you one extra bit, because in the side handle here there's a little friction fit compartment where you also get a standard or slotted. So that's kind of convenient, I guess. A lot more things are made with Robinson screws these days. It's got a little clip here so you can put it in your pants pocket. It doesn't flop around or drop to the bottom or bounce around. So that's pretty good. So let's go through the tools that this says that it has on it. It says that it has needle nose pliers, and it has regular pliers, and it has a wire cutter, and it has a hard wire cutter. Well, I just call that a pair of pliers, so you can brag about it all you want, but that's a pair of pliers. It's got one tool right there. And the screwdriver, that is the second tool, although by their standards we're up to 4 or 5 now. It says the knife blade is a tool, and I will agree with that. It's got a pretty handy locking mechanism there. I've never had it fail on me. So it's got a pair of pliers, and it's got a knife, and it's got a screwdriver, and it says that this here is a bottle opener and a carabiner. Well, I'm not 100% sure why you would need a carabiner on this, but they've got one on it. I don't consider that to be a tool. But I suppose if you're canoeing and you put up your clothesline and you're drying your pants, you could clip this to the clothesline and it would sit there, I guess. And they also say that this bottle opener is a tool. I think that takes up to 8. Carabiner, bottle opener, knife, 4 things on the pliers, and the screwdriver. But as far as I'm concerned, it's got 3. It's got a pair of pliers, it's got a screwdriver, and it's got a knife, which is pretty much all you need to fix a canoe. You could take out a canoe seat with this. You could cut some rope on a canoe trip with this. You could use the pliers for taking a fish hook out if you needed to. Multi-tools really do everything badly, but they do it. And that means you don't have to carry a whole toolbox with you. So, you know, not a bad idea, I guess. Good for, you know, little work. You're not going to use it if you're a heavy equipment mechanic, but you might be able to fix a canoe seat with it or something like that. So not a bad rig, and it's good enough that I went and bought another one. So, Skeletool, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's got some things about it I don't like. It's not big and bulky like most other multi-tools. They have like 10,000 tools on them that you don't actually need. I'm not a bomb disposal guy, so I don't need to carry around something that's got, you know, 600 tools on it. I'm a canoe guy, I'm an outdoor guy. I need something that's going to fix, you know, what I use. And what I use is going to be either flathead screwdriver or Robinson screwdriver or Phillips screwdriver. I usually carry a Groman knife on me, so the blade, you know, maybe I'll use that for stuff that I don't want to ruin my Groman on. And the pliers come in pretty handy for tightening bolts and nuts and stuff like that. So, good little rig. I might make a sheath for it instead of carrying it in my pants pocket. But anyway, not much to say about multi-tool, but there you have it. 8 out of 10. Not a bad little rig for what it is. There's a whole bunch of other variants of these with harder blades, and they come in different colors and stuff like that. You can get attachments for them. You can get all kinds of different bits. Apparently there's like a hammer attachment that goes on the end of this. I don't know how good that is, but this is all I need, so this is what I got. Yeah, so that's the Skeletool by Leatherman. Not a bad little rig. Give it an 8 out of 10. It's going to do most of the things that you needed to do, fixing camping equipment and such. Not meant for heavy work. If you don't know how to open a bottle without the bottle opener, I guess you could use that, but anybody that's been in the outdoors long enough knows how to open a bottle. The pliers are a little fragile, so you know you're not going to be fixing your truck with it, but again, you can use it to fix a canoe seat. So yeah, I recommend it. It's good for what it is. If you like the video, feel free to hit the like button. If you like the channel, feel free to subscribe. We're on the Rumble now, which is like the Canadian version of YouTube, which is growing a little bit. And we're also on Locals, which is partnered with Rumble. And it's kind of like a community page. I don't post a whole lot there yet, but that'll pick up in time. And as always, if you don't like the video, share it with your enemies. I will punish them for free.